Hey y'all. Okay, so I know it's been a long time since I made a video, but yeah, that's besides the point. But anyways, so I've been getting a lot of questions about like, what does do your research really mean? And that's actually a good question, because usually when you ask a member of a sorority or fraternity, they always say, do your research. Do your research, do your research. But what does do your research really mean? Before I became a member of Delta Sigma Theta, I had questions like everybody else, and they always referred back to me to do my research, but I never really knew what that meant. When they say do your research, that means almost everything you need to know is a quick Google search. They will refer you back to the national website. Now the national website is very helpful. It'll tell you, well, I know for our sorority, it tells you the founders, the president, mission statement, where we were founded, when we were founded. Like, these are certain things that you just need to know. Like, don't ask somebody from a org like, who are the founders or when were y'all founded. Do your research. That's an easy question, right? And you can find that easily on the website. You can also find out, because I get a lot of questions about, what does it take to be a member of Delta Sigma Theta, or what do I need to do? How many community service hours do I need? Now, I do tell you that on the website, it does tell you the qualifications of what to do to become a member. However, each chapter is very different. Chapters may require that you have, like, let's say the national GPA to become a member of Delta Sigma Theta is 2.75. However, certain chapters may require that you have a 3.0. Some chapters may require that you have a 2.8. As long as you have the basics, then you're all right for right now. Because you do meet the requirements, that doesn't mean that you're going to be selected. I mean, it's I'm not going to say it's not hard, but there are a lot more things that go into selecting a member of at least our organization. And I mean, you'll definitely find out more about what you need to become a member at Rush. So asking someone about what all do you need to become a member isn't really a good question, only because there are certain qualifications that each chapter has. Now you can, go on the website and see that you need, of course you need to be a student, can't be a freshman. 2.75 is the basic. But most chapters don't take just mediocre. Most chapters don't just, take just the basic, qualifications. So that goes into, what all that certain chapter needs, or what all that certain chapter wants if you want to become a member. And like I said, just because you meet the qualifications of becoming a member, that doesn't mean you're going to get chosen. Let me say this. If you want to become a member of a certain organization, know the basics. Know when we were founded. Know at least how many founders we had. Know where we were founded. Those are just basic things you just need to know, because if you don't know those basic things, then it looks like that you're not doing your homework. It's like okay, let's say you're going for a new job, right? You're gonna look up all the information you need before you go into that interview, so you can look, or so you can appear that you know a little bit about, you took the time out of your day to look up the information you need to join this organization. That looks good on you. So don't go in, and I mean, I know there's a lot of people that, don't know anything about Greek life. They don't have it in their family. They haven't seen anything. The only thing they've probably seen is from Stalk the Yard, which is a horrible depiction of what Greek life actually is. But some people really just don't know, and that's okay. But do your research, do your homework. Whenever you want to find something out, regardless if it's Greek life related, whenever you want to find something out, you go and do your research, or you go and ask somebody. But you just want to be real, how do I say this? careful when you go and ask people questions. Like, don't go ask somebody, and I've got this, what can I do to pledge Delta Sigma Theta? What? Like, girl, you don't even know what pledging is. Like, you don't even know what pledging is. But I mean, you just don't want to ask certain questions. Now, if you do have a person that you are close with that is a member of the organization and you feel comfortable asking them the question, then okay. But don't just go ask a random member, oh, what do I need to do to pledge, da da da, or what do I need to do to become a member, or I don't know, just crazy stuff. Like, I've gotten crazy stuff, and I've only been a member for almost a year now. Just the certain questions I get, or certain questions my sisters get. And I mean, if they do come off rude a little bit about your question, don't take offense to it. It's just because we just assume that if you're asking us the question that you've already done a little research on what the organization at least. So when they say do your research, that means before you even come and ask us the question, do a quick Google search. I mean, before I became a member, y'all, I was on my computer, you know, just doing whatever I could do to find out more information about Delta Sigma Theta, and I found a lot of information. Now, there is a lot of information on the internet that really shouldn't be on there, but there's a lot of information that you can find out by yourself that's not on the national website. You just have to look for it. You have to look for it. Like, when we say you have to work and pray and have a GPA to be a Delta, you have to work for the information, because everything wasn't handed to us. I know everything wasn't handed to me, and I know I don't want to just give out information that you can easily find, you know, by yourself on the internet, because it has a lot of information that you can find out. Like, even if you want to go deeper into find out like the history of Delta Sigma Theta, you can read In Search of Sisterhood. That is a great book to read to find out, you know, about all our 22 founders and what they did and who they are, and our first public act as a sorority and what we had to go through, you know, just to become a sorority. And it's just a lot that you can find out on your own. So when they say do your research really means to just go and do a quick Google search of your question. Like, just don't ask questions that you can find on the internet. That's honestly with anything. Before I have a question about something, I go and do a quick Google search on my phone and find out, because I'm pretty sure it's there. If I have any Greek members watching, put down in the comments, like, do you understand like where I'm coming from? Okay, so that's gonna just conclude this this segment of what does do your research really mean, because I just wanted to help you all out, because I know some people just don't know what that means and they don't know where to start. But if you have any questions, you know, not basic questions, but if you have any questions really about Greek life, leave them below, and I can probably do a question and answer video for you all that I would love to do. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.